Alright. Yo, what's up, guys? It's the editor here, also known as the Air Nation on the podcast. In the middle of the podcast, I noticed something. We weren't moving. The podcast episode audio itself is completely fine, but I think the camera lagged or something, and then we don't have any video visuals. So instead, we're gonna release just a fully audio podcast today. You know, throw it on when you're working out, throw it on your way to work. I don't know. We're talking about some nerdy stuff, and we're talking about the plot of Marvel films, particularly Spider-Man is the starting point. If that sounds interesting to you, go ahead, stay and listen to the video. If not, hey, that's alright. Thanks for clicking in anyway. Bye. And anyway, thank you.
Segment, right?
Final segment. So earlier, me and Cuz were having a conversation about the new Spider-Man movies.
Just, you know, we're all Cuz to him, so we don't know what he's talking about.
I mean, y'all do know what I'm talking about.
I know, it's not me.
Okay, I was talking
so then,
about...
obviously, if it's not you, then...
I was talking about Fetty over here, right?
Right, Air Nation.
Air Nation. We were talking about... Yeah, that's where I dropped a line. What was he talking about again?
The new Spider-Man movies, and then how... You drew the line at the start?
Yeah.
From my understanding, because I wasn't really paying attention to too much of it, it was about the standalone movies of the different Spider-Man, and then how they had different...
how Tom Holland never had a standalone movie.
Right.
And
I think he needed one.
Yeah, and that was the point we were trying to get, where Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man were at a time where the MCU wasn't as built as it is now. You know what I mean? There's a lot of characters, there's a lot of story to it now, where it ties, everything ties together. It's a big universe now, versus when Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's movie
They were on their own standalones.
They were their own standalones. I said that I do wish that Tom Holland did have a standalone, but I also agree with the point of him having a standalone movie is really hard because, like I said, it's a big universe now. It's almost impossible for Tom Holland Spider-Man not to run into another superhero in New York where there's so many superheroes right now.
Makes sense.
And Cuz had his own point, which obviously I'm gonna let him say his own
point. So my own point of that is I do agree that the MCU is a big universe and that there's a multitude of characters, so of course there's always going to be some crossover. But I personally feel like there hasn't been a Tom Holland Spider-Man movie where you can erase the guest character or switch them and not have a different film. I want Spider-Man to be the heart of the film instead of Spider-Man and company.
It's like the main focus of the film.
Exactly. Right. Because the first one, it was like that, but also Iron Man was in the equation. He was very big, very important. Yeah. The second one, it was
Iron Man again.
It was Iron Man post-death, but even then, like, Happy was there, Iron Man was there. He was dealing with the second one? Yeah. He was dealing with Iron Man's legacy and all that, so that's still kind of that. And then the third one, you needed like 20 years of film to even make that film work because you needed the OG Spider-Man plus the Andrew Garfield one. That one for me has the least amount of rewatchability. I'm not finna cap.
To argue that though, I think Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, they could have been out of that movie, and I still think it would have been a good movie. If those two Spider-Mans weren't in the movie, obviously the nostalgic factor was great, right? Obviously, we got to see Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland all in the same room. The Spider-Man meme, it was dope.
It was a team up.
It was a team up, right? I think that movie could have been great without him. And to go back to the standalone point, if Tom Holland had a standalone movie in that film and he had to fight all of the past villains by himself,
it just would have been a Sinister Six kind of movie.
It would have, but it would have been different because it would still had that nostalgic factor of having all the old villains, and it would have been I think it would have been a good setup for Tom Holland to really showcase a good Spider-Man.
I wouldn't
To fight that many people, like even the scene where they turned on him in the mansion.
Yeah, that was cold.
Like he had to fight all of those people by himself. I mean, not all of them. Like Doc Ock was like, "Don't do it." He hit the Michael Jordan. Don't do it. Green Goblin.
I agree with that. You
sure?
Yeah.
Thank you. I think he needed Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire in that movie because he wasn't Spider-Man enough yet.
No.
You know what I'm saying? The reason why I say that is because, let's take a look at the first movie he was in, Avengers. He had, a small part in it to where we introduce Tom Holland.
Civil War, yeah.
We got excited for Spider-Man.
Second Spider-Man movie, technically.
Mind you, let's talk about his age in these movies.
That's what I'm saying.
Civil War, he was 14?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He hasn't developed into Spider-Man just yet.
Yes.
Right? So I think the main reason why they have Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in there before they give him his, very own standalone movie is because they show him what it takes to be Spider-Man, because Tom Holland didn't have an Uncle Ben. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean,
he had Aunt May, right?
Yeah.
And not to diss Aunt May at all, but he did it.
Movie number 3, though.
Movie number 3 when some shit happens for her, right? I think having that role model to show him not just the ropes, but what it means to be Spider-Man was necessary for Tom Holland's character. Yeah. Because each one showed him something different. Andrew Garfield, I'm going to scratch out Andrew Garfield on that one. Andrew Garfield, his role in that movie was his redemption arc.
It was his redemption, but he also had good... him and Tobey Maguire both said in the movie, like, at a certain point, I stopped pulling my punches.
Well, that was Andrew specifically because
that was
he had to.
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, they gave Tom Holland Spider-Man something that he can take away from that from a completely different perspective, because Spider-Man's not going to listen to Iron Man.
Yeah.
When it comes to superpowers. Why would he? Iron Man doesn't have superpowers.
He's also dead now, so.
Yeah. That too. He's not going to listen to Hawkeye. He's not going to relate to Thor, who's an Asgardian. He can't talk to the Hulk because it's the Hulk.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Cap, he gone.
Can't talk to Cap. He's gone. So all he had left now was the different versions of himself who've been through
what he's currently going
through. Not even what he's currently going through. Been through the fucking ringer.
But
like what Tom Holland at that time was going through was
compared
nothing
to
compared to what the fuck.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
Fuck no. Yeah.
Hell no.
For real?
Yes.
Tom Holland.
Okay, what makes the difference?
Okay, Tobey Maguire, for example. Again, it's an age thing. He had Uncle Ben for longer.
Yes.
So it's going to hurt more when you lose someone that you have years of experience with.
True.
Right? And then on top of that,
he lost his Aunt May.
He lost his Aunt May. He
lost his
best friend.
He lost his best friend's father, which was his other father.
He lost his fucking mentor, Doc Ock, and shit. So Tobey Maguire is the king of losing niggas.
He lost a nigga every movie.
So he's the king of losing niggas at this point.
So we're saying Tobey is the king of losing people?
Hell yeah! Because Andrew Garfield, who did he lose? He lost Gwen. A love of his life, something that hurts like a motherfucker to somebody. On top of that, it's not just that he lost the love of his life, he failed to save the love of his life.
Right.
That's a fucking scar that he was never going to get rid of until he had his redemption arc of saving Tom Holland's Gwen.
And it was so cold.
So you don't
waste
the to counter that, bro. So he had an Uncle Ben, bro.
Yeah, Tom Holland had an Uncle Ben.
Iron Man, nigga.
It's
Iron
not,
Man.
You
can't say it's not the same because Iron Man.
I said I feel you.
And
I changed it.
I wouldn't say Tom Holland's Uncle Ben was Iron Man. I think he was a great father figure for Spider-Man. Tom Holland's Uncle Ben was Aunt May.
Yeah, he did. His Uncle Ben for
arguably he failed to save.
Definitely did.
He failed to save. Right. So he still has that factor from Andrew Garfield. He failed to save his Aunt May. He said Iron Man was a great father figure that he lost, and
I wouldn't even call him that much of a great father figure because we've only seen 2 to 3 scenes really where he had moments.
I disagree with that completely.
Even if you say he wasn't a good father figure, he was a good hero figure to look up to.
He cared for him.
He cared for him. He gave him his suit. He gave him a couple suits. He gave him the eating glasses. Tom Holland had a big legacy to fulfill, and that was like the whole point of the second Spider-Man. He was like, the
nigga was basically Tony's successor in that bitch. He set everything, like Iron Man set so much shit up for him. For him specifically.
For a 16-year-old who has fucking glasses that have access to satellite drones.
That will fuck the world up.
You can't say this nigga want his Uncle Ben at that point, especially because these motherfuckers, worse than Uncle Ben, these motherfuckers fought together through wars.
But I feel like
wars fighting together.
On that note, I don't think that they portrayed really how hurtful it was for Tom Holland that he was gone compared to what happened with
we're also forgetting the fact that literally when they were on the fucking in outer space, right? Iron Man had him underneath his wing, kept Tom Holland next to him at all fucking times until the actual fighting started, right? And then still tried to make sure this kid was fucking safe. And then the moment Tom Holland started disappearing, the first thing he went to go look for was Iron Man. Yeah. And told him, like, I'm scared. And he literally went to him
Mr. Stark,
right there.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
And I feel that, right? But in the next movie, when he had his second movie, I don't feel like
the next movie was Infinity War.
No, I'm talking about for Tom Holland.
Okay, his second movie. His next movie was
when he fought
afterwards, when he lost him in his arm.
He seen the mural of Tony, realized I can't fulfill this legacy.
I feel like they didn't show how much it fucking hurt him.
Mysterio,
compared to how,
because it was just a scene of that nigga crying one time, talking to Happy. He made a suit and he was good.
Mysterio,
that was it. They didn't show how fucking painful it was for Tom Holland to lose Iron Man.
Yeah, it's still recording.
I should have never done that
it's still moving.
I think it's probably just the TV taking over.
Okay.
But you feel what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but like even in...
I think Toby suffered the most.
For real.
Toby definitely suffered the most.
If we're talking about trauma, I think Tom Holland got it.
The hell no.
The nigga went through a whole war.
He's been through a whole alien war.
A whole alien war that decided the fate of the universe.
I mean, that's...
And then that nigga went to school happy-go-lucky, fucking chilling.
What was he supposed to do afterwards?
He wasn't chilling. He went back to school. Everybody he knew was a fucking senior, and he's a fucking freshman or whatever still. Like, that's...
Right. And again, we're talking about Tobey Maguire.
He has to live a life where he was blipped. He fought in a war against aliens. He lost his Aunt May. He lost his idol, basically. I mean,
and all his friends don't even remember this nigga anymore.
But them niggas at least still a fucking live.
Nigga, they don't remember.
He could go talk to these niggas if he wanted to.
He can bring the fucking relationship back again, nigga.
Yeah.
What's Toby finna do? Toby finna turn around. Oh, Harry. Oh, wait. Harry's gone.
Harry's gone.
Norman.
Oh, shit. Aunt May gone.
Everybody I know gone. He got.
And on top of that,
he got Mary
Love. That's a whore.
She a hoe.
So first of all, both Osborns try to kill that nigga.
Factual.
Are we forgetting that shit? Hey, your best friend. Oh man, we so good friends, bro. Let me go ahead and whip this bomb at your fucking back.
But why though?
Oh, we so good. We so good friends. Let me go ahead and fly this glider into your fucking stomach.
Factual.
Oh, I lost my good friend. Nigga, you helped kill them. Them niggas trying to kill you. They did not see you as friends.
First of all,
First of all,
Tom Holland was a war veteran at fucking 16.
Bro, for real.
At 16, he was a war veteran. What are we talking about?
Tom Holland had a master. Toby had Toby.
Nigga said instant kill mode and had to kill the only Spider-Man we've ever seen besides Tobey Maguire actually catch a body.
A couple bodies, nigga. And look, and guess what?
Right.
But guess what though? His father figure
wasn't Tom Holland got him beat at 16. was catching bodies.
His father figure, of course, didn't
Actually,
take care
Iron
of
Man
him
suit was
or
catching
look out
bodies,
for him.
that's
Because guess
insane.
what? Iron Man in their relationship, he realized I have to protect this kid. This kid's not gonna really actually kill these motherfuckers. Iron Man said, "Fuck it, son, I got you, because I'm not letting you die again on my fucking watch."
He got to. He the one who recruited the little motherfucker into the shit
God.
to begin with.
So first of all, he brought a child into a war. So blame Tony.
You're
This is
good.
his fault.
It was not. No, he didn't
No.
bring a child. The child snuck into a war.
No, he brought
No,
a child
he
into
brought-
war. He
no,
brought a
no,
child
no,
into
no.
civil
No.
war.
Into
What are
what?
we talking
Into
about?
what?
What are we talking
Into
about?
what?
No.
He brought a child
That-
into civil
America tried to
war.
kill him.
You're not. Y'all not talking about the
Did-
war we're talking about though.
Y'all talking about
Did Iron Man bring Tom Holland
into space.
into space?
Yeah, he gave him the iron suit.
No, that nigga
no.
webbed onto
gave
that
him the
bitch
iron
and
suit.
held
Dog
on.
is stuck on. Iron Man, first thing he said is, "What the fuck are you doing here?
You're going back.
You're going back. I'm taking you back now."
And they're like,
Y'all-
"Oh, by the
y'all-
way, guys, we fucking can't.
Yeah,
We're already stuck in space
Johnson
now."
did too.
yeah. That's why I've been hitting yours. So yeah, I mean,
Anyway, fuck you.
Panther.
no. Tom Holland was never brought in by Tony Stark. Yes, he was brought in Civil War, but that's not the
Mind
one
you,
we're
he was
talking about.
already being Spider-Man before this shit. He was
Yes.
doing street level
For all
crime
we know, the nigga was
before
Spider-Man
this.
since he
And
was
then,
13.
exactly. And then Iron Man discovered him and was like, "You shouldn't be out here doing this shit by yourself. You're a fucking kid."
Here, come find a super soldier.
Let me mentor you.
And find a super
You
soldier.
see how
He
he
did
had
fight his
a,
Uh,
you
super
see
right.
how he
Okay,
had a
yes,
mentor, though?
yes,
he
he's a
didn't
super
bring-
soldier, but let's not forget how actually fucking strong this fucking kid is.
Yes.
Let me
Okay.
put you against two super soldiers, one with a metal arm. Let me put you
Okay,
against
Iron
a
Man
witch
has
that
shit with a
can
metal
change
suit.
the
That's not two
fabric
super
of
soldiers.
time and life itself. Let me put you against a nigga that don't miss, mind you. That nigga don't miss shit at all. Bro, like, what are we talking about?
On top of that, when Captain America dropped that terminal
So we-
fucking bridge
okay,
on
so-
Tom Holland, he had no idea Tom was gonna catch that motherfucker.
The
Okay,
nigga took-
obviously he knew because he got a gauge of his power in that fight. Spider-Man.
He did. Because
Name
boxed him
somebody in
out.
that bitch that was
Spider-Man
actually trying
boxed
to kill
him out
anybody
before he
there.
did that.
Hold on.
Besides T'Challa.
Okay,
Besides T'Challa,
T'Challa
there's somebody
was the
in there
only nigga
that was
there.
actually trying to kill somebody.
Yes.
Bucky.
Bucky was running away the entire fucking
Yes.
time.
Bucky was trying to kill niggas.
No,
Bucky
he
was trying to
wasn't.
run away the entire time. That nigga wasn't trying to kill
T'Challa
nobody.
was the only nigga there who was
Buggy-
trying to kill. Even Black Widow and Hawkeye was like, "We still friends after this, right?"
Well, duh, it's Black Widow.
So nobody in this war was actually trying to kill anybody.
We went into Civil War, and it's me and you versus those two.
Oh,
shit!
so once again, nobody. So
not trying to kill
once
each
again,
other.
because nobody in this war was trying to kill each
At all.
other. In this war of y'all,
terminal on top of a child.
a 32-year-old man beating up a 16-year-old.
13 when he started
Okay.
fighting.
Okay, if we're
and two
talking
super
about that-
soldiers beat up an orphan.
In a super suit.
It wasn't a super suit. It was just a mechanical suit the nigga made.
No, pause, cause
What's this so much hard? How is it so new? It's any technology other niggas got.
okay.
That nigga got the arc reactor. No, the fuck they don't.
Hold on, listen to this
nigga
though.
got a
Listen to
new
this
go
though.
ahead, go
No,
ahead.
because we talking about the 14-year-old
Go
little boy was in the war. Oh, the 14-year-old little boy almost took Bucky out. Here, catch this.
And casual as fuck, too, though.
Threw a whole fucking sign back at Bucky and almost killed the nigga. If he
Caught the nigga fist. I said, "Wow, you got a metal arm."
I would too after Captain America tried to kill me.
we're not gonna
Grease, bro.
No, we're not gonna pretend like he was just some little ass boy. Yes, he was a
Oh,
little ass
bro.
boy, but this nigga was a fucking. He was
And mind you, Captain America would definitely never have fucking dropped that bitch on him if he knew this kid wasn't fucking
How
strong.
did he know?
The kid was boxing with him.
boxed him out.
Everyone box with Captain America. He's a boxer.
He
He's
knows-
a hand-to-hand fighter. He hasn't touched a gun since the first fucking movie.
And guess
But
what?
this
And
kid-
guess what? This
this
kid
kid
got
just threw me
up
off my
from them
feet.
ends.
This kid
He's
just
not
threw me
gonna
off my
post.
feet.
Okay.
This
First of
kid
all,
just threw my shield back at me after I just threw it at him at full power. Or even half power. The nigga knew he was strong. Yes, he knew
There's
he was
no
strong.
fucking way. You're telling me Captain America said, "Oh, look, there's a kid right here. I'm just going to kill him right then and there."
That's exactly what the fuck that nigga did.
No, bro, we talking about a trained
And then you
soldier
talking out your ass.
who knows how to gauge people's power,
You
bro.
just said that suit wasn't
That's bullshit.
supercharged.
Because he was smoking niggas in fucking Civil War. When he grabbed Buddy leg and threw his ass into that fucking that fucking pillar, he's like, yeah, he can survive this.
Captain America wasn't trying to keep them niggas alive. Captain America was trying to kill them niggas. He threw that motherfucking shield. That bitch ricocheted and the dude said, "Where'd the shield go?"
He wasn't trying to kill. He was trying to incapacitate
bro.
niggas.
You snapped that nigga neck with the shield, bro. He wasn't trying.
He not even on your side on that one, bro.
Who's next to you trying to
Bro, if you look at one of the soldiers, he threw that bitch off the wall. That bitch came around and said,
Let's not forget the fact that Captain America fucking drop kicked the nigga in the fucking chest. Name something that's
Regular human, by the way.
a regular nigga.
when they were fighting
Joe
Hydra?
Smo.
That's Hydra. Them the ops. Nigga.
He's trying to kill
What the
them.
fuck is you talking about?
He's trying to kill them. They're actual enemies, not a fucking kid.
Man, that nigga-
He literally had a conversation with him.
He's like, where you from?
We ain't even.
Well, he asked him when he had.
After he dropped that bitch on him, so don't even.
He was like, "Damn,
don't
you
matter.
strong. Let me. What? Where you from, kid?"
Damn, kid, you look like you can hold that bitch up. Not for long.
If he really wanted to kill him,
He would have.
when Spider-Man was holding it, I would have threw the shield at him. Right in his fucking chest.
Cash-
Right in his
Iron Man
sternum.
said, "Trust me, if Cap wanted to lay you out, kid, he would have."
Yeah.
Cap was
Which
not
he
trying to
also
fucking
did,
kill
though.
him. Nobody in that fight was trying to kill anybody. Even Vision accidentally fucked up and went to go save somebody, nigga.
Rhodes.
Falcon realized he fucked up. They weren't trying to kill anybody because they knew we're having a team dispute.
Yeah.
And Iron Man said, "Fuck it, I'ma even the odds." That's it.
On the roost. Here, let me bring this fucking child into a fight against fucking super soldiers.
Because guess what? The child already.
And fucking AI fucking robots that are fucking worthy to hold Mjolnir. Yeah, kid, you can fight this battle.
He did, though.
Yeah, let me fight. Let me introduce you to Wanda. She can fucking bend reality.
He had a super soldier.
She could make pocket dimensions.
She's also part of a. She her powers from an Infinity Stone.
Well, he had a super soldier and the Falcon running from him.
That ain't
All right,
Wanda. Come on, bro.
Oh,
And fuck, you was trying to run the whole movie.
Oh, the Falcon.
Oh, but it's a war. It was a war that they brought him into.
The Falcon was
the
boxing.
soldier.
The Falcon was boxing with Red Hawk, bro. I mean, that's the
That's
bullshit
yeah.
I've seen in the
I ain't-
MCU ever. I ain't gonna lie.
I
That's
still
a
haven't
regular
seen
nigga.
that shit.
A regular ass nigga.
That's a regular nigga with a heavy ass shield
Ain't no
behind you.
fucking way, yo, bro.
Oh, you got vibranium armor. I don't give a fuck. You're not taking no punches
Like,
from the Hulk.
Not a
bro.
single one.
Especially
That
the Red
nigga
Hawk.
going, boop,
Yeah,
and you're
bro.
done.
And they didn't give Red Hawk none of the abilities he has in comics, bro. That pissed me off. The nigga's literally, when he gets angry,
It's a
he
waste of a
heats
character.
everything up.
And they showed it, but he didn't use it.
Right,
Shout
it
out-
was so weak.
Shout out to Harrison Ford, but
No,
he was
fuck
supposed
Harrison
to be.
Ford.
He was supposed to be the dude from the Edward Norton Hulk.
Which is weak.
Abomination?
No,
No,
he was supposed to
the Colonel guy.
Yeah.
Ross.
Yeah,
Colonel
that's
Ross.
what it was.
That's
who he
that
was,
who he
but-
was supposed to be before that guy actually passed.
Oh, you're talking about the actor itself.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the character.
Which would have made more sense, but once again, the actor passed.
So they just picked a white man. With
I mean, Harrison
gray
Ford's a good actor anyway.
hair. Bro.
But so back to a little bit of the original
We
topic,
didn't ask the question, bro.
right? So back to the original topic a little bit, right? As far as the standalone, as far as
Spider-Man.
as far as the standalone Spider-Man, if we were to remove, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield,
You gotta remove their villains too, gang.
you would have to remove their villains, and you'd have to take. You
I
have
mean,
to,
I guess, but
right? Because the thing
you don't
is,
have to.
You
necessarily.
would.
you know what? Know why?
Because that's still
It's still the nostalgia factor.
It's still a multiverse thing, you know.
Right, but
But
it's
that's
still
the
the
only reason
it-
it works. Is
it's
what,
still-
what
it's-
I'm saying. What I'm saying is,
right,
I
you
want.
could still keep the villains without having the Spider-Man.
But you can't keep
But-
those specific actors because that Doc
They're-
Ock showing up is
tied to Tobey Maguire.
immediately
Yeah.
nostalgia factor.
So what I want is
Okay, I see what
something
you mean.
specifically for Tom. I want his own Green Goblin.
It would
I
have,
want his
it would
own
have to be his
Sinister
own
Six.
Sinister Six at
Right.
that point.
Like
Right.
I
Like
don't,
with Vulture.
Vulture.
yeah.
That's his.
That
That's his
Michael
standalone
Keaton.
villain.
Michael Keaton. That's his Vulture. You feel me? Like
yeah, I see what you're talking
I-
about.
I don't-
Was
Mysterio.
yeah, it was. And it's
Was-
funny because he's Birdman.
Mysterio
And
was
Batman.
the one.
Mysterio was a great villain too.
Mysterio was a great villain.
He likes to be with wings.
So who has?
Actually, he has a problem
different
against
note,
Wayne.
who has the most villains then? Is it still Tobey Maguire technically
Yeah.
for standalone Spider-Man? Right, because
Hell.
he has Sandman, Venom, and
Two different
Green
goblins.
Goblins.
two different Green Goblins.
And Dr. Ock.
And
Toby,
Doc Ock.
Tom Holland, not Tom Holland. Andrew Garfield has
That nigga
Lizard
had
and
Electro
Electro,
and the Lizard.
Lizard, and then Tom Holland has.
the whole fucking
All of those niggas you just said.
No, I'm
Plus,
talking about like his own.
oh,
like, in his
he's got
movies.
Mysterio,
Vulture.
Vulture,
Mysterio, and everybody else you name.
and then the
Because in the last movie it was all everybody.
No, I'm
else.
talking
Yeah,
about
but
in their,
besides
like
them.
before the
In his
different-
own
in their
universe.
own-
In his own
universe.
universe.
His universe.
and
Thanos.
technically,
Fair.
Thanos, the whole Thanos army.
I'm talking about OG villains, nigga.
That was an OG villain.
No, I'm not including the
his rogues gallery.
Did Tobey Maguire fight a motherfucking purple dinosaur, nigga? He didn't fight Bernie in space.
It was literally a scene in the movie. I've never fought a alien for space.
Yeah.
The only people who were able to relate to that was Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland.
Salud.
Wow.
Because
Tom Holland,
Tobey Maguire's the
Venom.
symbiote
was his alien. Tom Holland's Thanos and the whole fucking army.
They wasted the fuck out of that one.
No, they wasted the fuck out of the end credit scene for that movie with
Rhino?
No. Tom Hardy.
Terrible.
Tom Hardy.
They wasted the fuck out of that.
When he was a villain, he's villain. Venom was brought into Tom Holland's
the
universe,
MCU,
and he was just sitting in fucking Mexico chilling.
He was just the end credit, and then at the beginning of his movie, he just went back to his universe.
That was it, and he left. And crazy because he left behind a piece of fucking Venom in Tom Holland's universe.
There's nothing after that, so
that's what I'm saying. It's a waste of a scene.
We don't know if it's a waste yet.
It's a waste of a scene because they haven't made a new movie since.
Right. So what it is it's a setup. That's all it is.
It's still a setup right now. We don't know.
That's what
this movie now with Tom Holland has to have.
And that's what I'm saying. This movie needs to be Tom Holland specific. I know they got.
Who would Venom be then at that point? Would it be
Eddie
Tom
Brock.
Hardy? No, I'm saying would it be Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock?
In his universe?
In his universe.
He's got Eddie Brock already.
Yeah.
It's a scrawny kid.
The little dark skin.
Yeah.
There's no point in that, bro. Like, he's not Venom, bro. That nigga's not
I can't
He's
say
not
that
even a
The
fucking
nigga a
bully.
streamer, bro.
No, I don't. He's a troll at best.
It would have to be the other version of Eddie Brock, the news reporter.
That's what
the journalist.
We need to see the real story of Eddie Brock. He's supposed to be a depressed, stressed out, just regular nigga going.
Now, supposed to be working
bullshit.
with Jonah Jameson, just like Spider-Man was, but he wasn't getting shit because obviously
Peter.
Right.
And this nigga needs to go through a deep depression because in the OG Venom comics, this nigga was depressed and that's why he turns into he gets the Venom suit because I think he was.
That shit fell onto him.
Yeah, he was finna kill himself.
With fucking Tobey Maguire Venom.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like the Tom Holland movies. I'm saying I personally need something that's specifically Tom Holland, like Spider-Man, and it's Tom Holland oriented. He drives the major film. Other characters don't drive the film. He drives the film.
You can make cameos, sure, but
Yeah.
it can't be Tom Holland with the Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
it can't be Tom Holland with the X-Men.
It has to be Tom Holland by himself.
Exactly.
Fucking like what they did with the third movie, No Way Home. They fucking cameoed Daredevil.
Yeah,
Daredevil never showed the fuck up again.
Yeah,
It's
great
not-
cameo.
and that was
We
great
2 hours
world
and 30
building.
minutes in this bitch.
Oh yeah, we get right in. But yeah, that was great world building. See, shit like that, I would love to see.
Because now we know.
I love that.
Now we know that this Daredevil, specifically the TV show Daredevil,
exactly,
is in Tom Holland's universe. We'll see him later on.
Eventually, we'll see. Yeah,
which that's just beautiful because that means everything from Daredevil is accurate and implied into the Spider-Man movies. That means Fisk is potentially a villain for Spider-Man in the movies. It means
I forgot.
Bullseye is a potential villain for Spider-Man. It's just I feel like the cameos just add so much. It's so hard for him not to have a cameo in any of his movies because it's.
But see, the thing is, I'm fine with the cameos. I don't want them to drive the cameos.
Don't want it to be the driving
You can throw
force.
you can throw the cameos in there all day. That's fine. Like the Daredevil, I think that was perfect. Perfect world building.
Right, yeah.
Perfect character running, all that. But it's like when the other character is a main plot point of every one of his films, that's when I'm like, all right, bro. When is he going?
He starts to take a back seat into his shit.
In his own movie.
And then once, of course, they bring it back to him in a little bit of a forceful way. You know?
Right.
Because quite honestly, with the third Spider-Man movie, man, niggas went to go see that shit because of Tobey.
Yeah.
It was the nostalgic of it.
Exactly.
But,
and that's what this generation is driven on.
But I mean,
Unfortunately,
not
so.
even just that though. Like, there's a lot more Tom Holland scenes in that movie that I love more than any Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield scene in that specific movie.
You should. It's his movie.
Yeah, and I feel like they did a good job at, even though they had these cameos, they still made him the main plot of the movie. It's not Tobey Maguire show or Andrew Garfield show.
Yeah, but if you take them out, then you can't have that movie. That's my problem.
I get what you mean, but like at the same time, I still think you can have that movie. And even if it's not specifically Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's villains, because they were already set up for the multiversal thing, because the whole point of the multiversal thing in that movie was everybody who knows
Spider-Man
comes
no longer
into
knows
that
Spider-Man.
multiverse, right? So there, because it was literally a scene where you see a whole bunch of characters. You've seen the Rhino, you've seen a whole bunch of multiversal characters trying to get into that universe. So they could have still did that movie without Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, and completely had some random ass niggas play the Rhino and set up a whole different movie. But it was just, it hit harder when you had Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield villains in that movie.
Yeah, but imagine, right, if they did that with, right, so imagine if Tom's third movie was the Sinister Six. Instead of using the first two with Iron Man, they could use the first two to set up first movie half of the Sinister Six, second movie half of the Sinister Six. Now the third movie, he's fighting the whole Sinister Six, his own rogues gallery.
I get what you mean, but I don't think that was the point of those movies. I think the point of those movies was, this is Spider-Man at a very young age. Spider-Man is still becoming Spider-Man. He's been blessed with all these new suits from Iron Man. He has a lot of guidance. And then, after those three movies, the last movie sets up Tom Holland becoming actual Spider-Man. In the sense of, he's a college student now. He has no friends. He has no girl. He has nothing now. He has no Aunt May. He has no Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
He's struggling to pay rent.
Yeah.
The last movie set up for Tom Holland's actual Spider-Man start.
And that's what I want them to keep. I don't want them to throw the Hulk in there and the Hulk be the main point of the film.
I don't think the Hulk could ever be a main point in any film now.
And I pray. But like,
Not
they're
this Hulk.
throwing the Hulk
Not this
in there,
Hulk.
they're throwing the Punisher in there. I don't mind. I want the main focus to still be Spider-Man. I know the previous films, they were not the point, but that's what I'm saying is going forward, I would like to see Spider-Man-oriented films and Spider-Man films.
I don't think we're gonna get that anymore, bro.
I don't
think we are simply because of the multiverse right now.
Yeah, I think we're past the point of
Solo films.
Yes.
The only new solo films we can't even have new solo films.
Because anytime you try to introduce a character, they bring him in with everybody else.
They have to, because that's what's getting people to watch this shit now.
Name one new Marvel movie that had, it was a strict.
Shang-Chi. Nope, never mind, because they had Wong in that bitch.
Yeah. Name
He
one.
wasn't a major plot
But
point.
it's tied to it now that we know Doctor Strange is in that universe.
Yeah, and
the-
that's
the
the part
rings-
I
And
don't mind.
Abomination.
Yeah, and the rings are completely tied to the Eternals.
Yes, I can't do that.
Yeah, but that's
Oh.
You can name one movie from the new MCU that
I have to-
doesn't have
Eternals.
Eternals. Yes, yeah. All right, that's
Yeah.
one given. I'm not gonna lie, that's one.
Well,
given.
the problem with that, though, is Eternals is a group already.
Yeah,
It's not a standalone because you have... it's a...
That's like saying the Guardians of the Galaxy isn't a standalone. It's a standalone.
The
it's
problem
a
is,
standalone
though,
until
you
Thor.
have... It's
Until
not just...
Thor, but
yeah.
it's a standalone film.
It's not one hero, though. That's the thing.
But
It's
it's
not
based
one
on
hero.
the group, so that's why
It's-
you can do that. It's like saying
what Ty's trying to say is
X-Men versus the Wolverine shit.
yes, but the first Iron Man, who was in it?
Just him.
Just Iron Man.
Just Iron Man.
When you
First
have
Captain
movie
America,
like...
who was in it?
When you have movies like The Eternals,
Bucky was
Guardians of the
given. That's
Galaxy...
fair. He has to be in it, but
This nigga.
he never. Bucky don't got his own.
Guardians of
standalone.
Guardians of the Galaxy...
He's the leader of the Thunderbolts, my nigga.
Yeah,
That's-
both was ass.
So Guardians of
I
the
don't know.
It
Galaxy
was
and
not
then...
bad. It was very mid.
I could prolong this for another hour talking
Just
about
prolong
the
it, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Thunderbolts was
This nigga
pretty
just
good.
gonna be
Thunderbolts
going
was ass
halfway.
because they hyped it the fuck up for what it really was.
No,
That I could
Yes,
agree
they
on.
did.
Because they hyped it the fuck out of it for it to
and
be
they gave
mid
us a movie about feelings.
and friendship.
it was
That bitch turned into a Power Ranger fucking movie.
It was Men's Mental Awareness Month, bro. That's when they dropped.
If you watch the film without the
If
hype,
it was mental awareness
it was a good film.
why the fuck is the whole movie about mental awareness? That make no sense to me, bro.
What
It's
you
a
mean?
Thunderbolt movie. Why is it all about mental awareness, bro? They hyped that shit. They was in the Comic-Con thing talking about, we got this shit lined up for y'all, and guess what? The Thunderbolts! You in the whole time in the movie theater, am I really not shit like these niggas, bro? Damn, do I got PTSD like that nigga? Bro, it wasn't hyped up, bro. I'm not supposed to be in my goddamn feelings when I'm fucking supposed to watch a goddamn superhero movie like this.
I think it was.
If I would have be in my goddamn feelings, I'll watch The Notebook, nigga. Not Thunderbolts.
Don't ever say that shit.
He
again,
would
bro.
too.
I never actually watched The Notebook.
Good. I think Thunderbolts did a good job. It had great action. It had a great build up.
What great action! They had like 3 fight scenes.
I mean,
3 solid ass fight
they had
scenes.
3 solid ass fight scenes.
Okay, they had the scene in the beginning.
Yes.
They had them fighting to the Sentry.
Yes.
And that was it.
No, there's one more scene.
Name it.
I'm trying to think of it. Give me a minute.
I didn't see the movie, and quite frankly, y'all,
There was. I'm trying to
I'm
think.
keeping buck with y'all.
You know why?
I've been having to take a shit for a while.
No, there was multiple.
Name another one.
Thing is, I go
Yeah, you
upstairs.
gonna lie. If it's taking you this long, though, you might as well wrap that
Because
shit up.
you can't say the car scene where they was driving in the limousine. That shit wasn't that fucking. It was
I
decent.
forgot about that.
That counts, gang. Bucky.
No, it don't.
Bucky pulled up and was smoking
No,
shit.
no.
Hey, that shit
For 30
was
seconds.
so
Bucky pulled
easy.
up
For 30
and
seconds.
smoking
For
shit.
30
What are you
seconds.
finna do with
For
that?
30 seconds.
Boom.
For 30 seconds.
Even Red Russian was like, "It's the Winter Soldier."
That-
Red Russian made
you
that
reaching
movie.
on that
He
one.
was funny as fuck that whole movie. First of all, it was good.
You reaching out. Yeah, I'll give you that.
It was funny. It had great emotional
But was it
moments.
hyped up? Was it overhyped?
Me personally, I never
like
thought
that
it was
shit
going to be a
for a
good
while.
movie. I said it was going to be a mid movie. I've always said that. No matter how much they threw at me, I always knew it was going to be a mid movie.
Quite frankly, you just better be a Thunderbolt.
That bitch was fucking overhyped like a
Bro,
motherfucker.
everything they're throwing out right
That
now
shit
is
was
a setup.
overhyped as fuck.
Everything they're throwing out right now is a setup for Avengers Doomsday.
And I'm tired of having to be excited for setups. To wait 10 years down the line for a movie.
You
bro.
say
Stop
that.
giving
No,
me. Stop
no.
Let
'cause
me know
you
when
say
the
that.
movie's gonna be a setup, and stop telling me
and-
we got the Thunderbolts.
And it's crazy because I'm gonna love Doomsday. I already know. I'm gonna be in. I'm gonna
Exactly.
be in the theater
Exactly.
day one. I'm gonna be in there loving it. I'm gonna be in there
Exactly.
loving the crowd reaction. But the problem is nowadays we have to wait 10 years for a full product. They damn near selling us DLC and movies. Goddamn, I'm tired of this shit.
Hold on.
Can we?
Hold on.
I just want a movie to be good.
Doomsday comes out next year.
Hold on.
Doomsday comes out next year.
Hold on. No. Well,
Speaking
you just
of
said.
Doomsday,
Hold on.
Tom Holland not in that movie no more.
What you just said, bro. You said you tired of waiting. Niggas are spoiled because of Endgame and Infinity War, Civil War.
Exactly.
Niggas are spoiled.
Because
How
I want a
long- how long
standalone
is-
movie.
how long-
Because I want a movie like Spider-Man,
No,
the
you're talking
original
about the
Spider-Man.
setups. You're talking about setups.
I'm tired of
How long did
I'm
it
tired of
take to
setups.
get these actual setups?
When did the first Iron Man come out?
I'm tired of
When did the
setups.
first Iron Man come out?
2003 or 1
When did Infinity War come out?
2012.
I thought Iron Man came out in
14.
2008.
What?
Didn't Iron Man come out in 2008?
Probably.
Hold on.
I'm throwing down.
2008,
Bullshit.
2009.
Yeah, I don't know.
It did take 10 years and it took a long time, but like I waited for a setup for that, and I waited.
2008.
And then when did Infinity War
come out?
Yeah.
2018.
Avengers Infinity War came out
10 years.
Took 10 years to get to peak greatness.
Okay, but in that 10 years, was there not just good movies throughout that timeline that was a good movie because it was just a good movie?
There were good movies because they had to start up good characters.
But
Right,
were they
but the
good
movie-
standalone?
movies-
Who do they have now
But you're
where they could get a good standalone movie? Please tell me. No one. Because where is all
Spider-Man.
the main characters?
Iron Man's dead. Cap is retired. Thor is off world.
Hulk's a bitch. Hawkeye is a fucking PTSD, regular human.
Blind.
Blind, ears
He's
don't
deaf.
work.
He's not blind.
Nah, he's bound to be blind.
Fucking don't matter. Where's
Hawkeye's
Black Widow?
Dead.
Where's Gamora?
Dead. Alive.
Technically.
Alive.
Technically.
Different universe, Gamora.
Different universe,
Alive.
Gamora.
Different timeline. Gamora. Not
Same
universe.
shit.
Technically.
Timeline.
Where was Peter Quill in the last movie?
He was there.
At the end of the movie, he went back home.
Yeah, and they said Star-Lord will return.
That is true, but right now he's not with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Because right now is no.
That's
Guardians
after
of
the
Galaxy.
film, though.
Exactly. Who else do we have? Who are main characters?
The only one is Thor and Vision. Nope, Vision. Vision, Wanda. Oh, Doctor Strange.
Wanda's smirked off.
We still have Doctor
Technically.
Strange.
Doctor Strange. Technically, right now she's knocked the fuck off. Yes, technically.
But we have Doctor Strange,
Doctor Strange is still here. Yes.
and he can still make a standalone movie, and it can still give you a good movie.
Shang-Chi.
He can't.
Shang-Chi.
He's new though. We're talking about OGs.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Nobody.
Doctor Strange. Well, yeah.
Doctor Strange really ain't even OG.
He's
though.
not. He was in the second phase of Marvel.
Yeah, he
Exactly.
was.
Yeah. So,
But if we-
talking
but if
about niggas just from the Avengers first movie.
Because if we're
the
doing
only one
if we're doing that,
who can do it is Thor.
yeah,
Right.
because
Because again,
Guardians
Hawkeye
ain't phase one.
He's human.
Right. So, the point I'm trying to make is the main continuity of the Avengers is gone.
They have to.
It was
rebuild
so
everything.
good because we got to see the first Iron Man film. We got to see the first Captain America film. We got to see the first
Right.
Thor
And
film.
I'm not against.
We got to see the major characters build a
I'm
great
not
universe.
against the rebuilding.
Now
right.
we don't have anybody.
I'm not
We're
against
still
the
waiting for
rebuilding.
a Ghost Rider movie.
My thing is the rebuilding. The movies that they're giving us
They're
for the rebuilding, to me, is ass.
I get what you
They
mean.
are
I get what
ass.
you
They
mean,
can make
yes.
better movies for the rebuilding. Give me, I will take, if you would have changed the Thunderbolts up, I'm cool with it. Right? I'm going to give Black
I'll take
Panther
that shit,
its
bro.
grace because what
I'll
happened
take
with
shit.
Chad.
I'll get it.
Yes.
I'll give
for
Black
you.
Panther its grace. Right? But, fucking, Shang-Chi, great movie.
Great
Good
movie.
standalone movie.
It was.
Perfect.
After that,
And it
all
ties
the
into
other fucking
everything.
movies haven't been that good.
No.
The only saving grace that they had was No Way Home. And that's only because of
Nostalgia
the nostalgia
factor.
factor.
And not even just the nostalgia factor, the fact that we all sat here trying to solve if the nostalgia was going to be there before the film came out. Niggas was on the internet deeply trying to figure out.
Is Tom Holland going to be with Tobey Maguire
Yeah.
and Andrew Garfield?
Like, I remember when one trailer came out and they literally stopped frame by frame because they thought they seen Tom and not Tom, but Toby and Andrew edited out, and it turns out they was.
So,
But that whole spectacle, that shit drew them in.
so
too.
y'all saying Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield made the movie?
Not made the movie.
No.
But it brought in the crowd for the movie.
I'm not saying.
Okay.
You
Look,
feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
That movie got the attention that it did because of the nostalgia factor.
a movie
Because-
shouldn't have to fly on the aid of something else besides its own self.
Okay, we say that, right? Those are, once again, like original characters. These are people who paved the way for what's going on now in the MCU. You know what I mean? It's same thing if Iron Man and fucking Captain America was in the Spider-Man movie. Everybody would still been into it.
Because of the nostalgia factor. Because those characters are gone now.
Right.
That's the problem I'm having.
That's
I
what
want
I'm
to
saying.
watch something because I just want to watch it, not because of a nostalgia factor or not
We're
because
saying-
of someone
what
else
I'm
in there.
saying is the reason why people were so excited for No Way Home, and you can, if you go back to old posts and shit like that, it's because of because of Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. Niggas was not excited for Tom Holland.
Right.
They wanted to see Andrew on the screen again. They wanted to see Toby on the screen again. This is Tom Holland's movie.
Give me Tom Holland.
Give me Tom Holland.
I
Right?
get
I
what
can
you're
accept that, right? I'll be cool with a Tom Holland movie. But I watched that movie. I knew for a fact I watched that movie because Andrew and Tobey Maguire were going to be in that movie.
Right.
That's what and you can't tell me I was wrong because when the moment we see Andrew Garfield pop up on that screen through that
Everybody
portal,
screamed.
everybody, oh!
Right.
Fucking Tobey Maguire popped through the portal. What the first thing they get to do is scrapping with each other. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Niggas was excited for it. That's what they waited for.
Right.
They wanted that moment. They didn't give a fuck when Tom Holland popped on the screen. They gave a fuck when Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire popped up on the screen. That's why they went to go see that movie.
Right.
I want to. What he wants, I'm feeling, he wants Tom Holland on that motherfucker fighting Rhino by himself. Let me solve this bullshit by myself.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
It ain't gonna happen no more because they don't even do that shit in DC no more. New Superman movie, how many niggas they had in that bitch?
But they did, bro. But that's the thing. Oh, don't get me into that rabbit hole because if they just did Tom Holland more like how they did Superman, because Superman was the main point of his film still, but he had other heroes in there. They were there to help. They were not there to completely drive the film. They even had their own subplot. If you give them niggas a subplot, that's different than making them the plot. You know what I'm saying? You could drive the franchise and you can drive a series in a film without it having to be the whole reason for the film existing.
I don't think Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were the reason for the plot.
Okay, I'm not talking about that movie specifically anymore. I just mean like in general.
Okay.
The Superman one?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I was
talking about just in general.
Just in general.
Because Tom Holland was definitely the main plot of that movie.
He was the main plot of it.
About his character development.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think I ain't gonna cut you off. I think what got people to go see his movie
were OGs.
Was OGs. That nostalgia factor. It's not targeted towards the younger kids who are who they're jits watching Tom Holland Spider-Man grow up. They went after us who watched Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 1 through 3.
But that's good marketing.
Right. And it's not a bad thing. We're not saying it's a bad thing. Right? Because I do the same shit. I'm going to target the motherfuckers who want to see this shit.
Yeah.
Right? But what we're saying is give us some shit where we don't need Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield to be in a Tom Holland movie to get tickets to sell.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say, though, is that it'd never be possible.
It's possible.
It's impossible.
It's possible because it didn't.
Thunderbolts wasn't good.
There's so many characters in Marvel that it's possible.
Okay, why do you think Thunderbolts wasn't good? Besides the mental awareness shit.
No, I agree with the mental awareness shit. I agree with it, right? Because I got my own PTSD and shit like that. Right. So I think that aspect of it was good. I feel like it was over fucking hyped though, because I feel like for Thunderbolts, they again going back to when they was fucking going through the fucking Marvel timeline. We're now in phase 3. All right, we got this. Everyone's fucking cheering. Thunderbolts finna be crazy. The movie of the fucking summer.
This brought back the MCU.
So hear me out.
That wasn't Marvel saying that though.
Yes, it was.
No,
that was
Marvel never came out and said it's gonna be the greatest movie.
It was the Marvel directors.
Marvel literally said they're back when they dropped the movie.
Thunderbolts?
Yeah, in marketing. They even made a big thing about Thunderbolts because they put an asterisk next to his name and didn't switch it to New Avengers until after it came out on home DVD, like home streaming shit. So they made a spectacle of it for sure.
But the thing is, it didn't showcase anything.
It was spectacle.
It's a fucking team of ragtag motherfuckers who don't give a fuck about each other, to be honest with you.
Right.
Like, Avengers, something completely different. Right? Them niggas went through some shit together.
Right.
Cool, I get it. Sentry, tough motherfucker. The Void, a tough motherfucker. But these are all, in my honest opinion, these are all C-list niggas in that motherfucker.
And that's the point I'm trying to make.
I agree. No, I feel you, right?
It's C-list characters, and we just got done through 10 years of major characters.
Hear me out. They didn't give these C-list characters any real fucking moments other than kumbaya.
I mean, technically, they had a lot of good moments.
Okay, the fight scene.
Not just even fight scenes. Them saving everybody in the city when Sentry, all the debris was falling. You're talking about assassins, trained killers, helping people. And then people actually respecting them and like, wow, these guys are actually heroes.
And that was, first of all, that wasn't even them. Like, they wasn't doing it for we're actually heroes and shit like that. That fucking one chick fucking tried to flip the script on them niggas for. So you can't say that. She tried to flip the script to make them heroes.
She flipped the script for the media, but they were actually heroes in that moment. They saved people.
Sure. I'll give you that. Yeah, they were actual heroes in that fucking moment. But at the same time,
when they all stopped the thing from falling on, it was a little girl, right?
Right.
They all stopped that. Now, if everybody's seen Spider-Man holding that shit with one hand, what is he? a hero.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you,
You know
that.
what I mean?
I'll give you that. But again, it wasn't what it could have been. They overhyped the movie to give us mediocre fucking shit. In my opinion,
I get what you're saying.
It wasn't good enough.
I get what
Right?
you're
And
saying.
I'm
I
not
get
trying
what
to
you're
say
saying.
I'm spoiled from Endgame, Infinity War, and all that shit.
But I mean, we
No,
are.
We are.
That's
Right?
facts.
I'll give you that. I'm not expecting any of these motherfuckers to call down Lightning and fucking Home Mjolnir.
Yeah, no.
But at the same time, like it just felt lazy to me.
It is. It's a little bit, bro. I really didn't know how to describe how I was feeling until like I just thought about it. But like me personally, I feel like in the early MCU, it wasn't necessarily just because we're having new characters, new A-tier characters. I think back then it wasn't just all about the spectacle of the movie, right? Like after Infinity War, I think that's the MCU has a problem within itself, like a universe folding in, because since they're doing such big movies, they have to do bigger and better outside of the last one.
Of course.
But my problem that I'm having and how I feel is they have sacrificed artistry and good film making and good film narratives for crazy and good looking spectacles. I'm over spectacles at this point. We've dealt with multiversal threats, timelines, and all that shit. I got it. We got the spectacle. I'm looking for more artistry in the films now. I'm looking for something more meaningful rather than just that shit looked good or that shit was cold because these films here tied into this one and then that did that. I want some narrative shit.
I mean, I see
Personally.
what you mean, but I thought Thunderbolts. I'm just gonna use Thunderbolts as an example, but
I
they
didn't
had
even
a lot of great character development. I mean, I actually like the new Captain America in the sense. I can't think of his name, but
John,
yeah, I actually enjoyed his character in
He
the
was in
movie.
that movie, fella.
he didn't have that much character development.
I mean, he did though.
I mean,
from if you watch,
I watched Falcon and Winter Soldier.
all right, so you
was-
know
He
how
was
much
the same
of a,
nigga.
Which was kind of a rough watch, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
It was.
but he's the same nigga to me.
for real.
Yes, like okay, he wasn't a bad dude. Yes, he was morally a little misguided and fucking racist. That nigga was still racist and shit in the fucking movie.
That is factual. But
And he will always, but the thing is,
It was
with
funny,
John,
though.
he always wanted to be a hero. So
Yeah.
his fucking shit was still the same. Now he just has to work with other motherfuckers, right? Yelena, she always wanted to be like her sister,
a hero.
a hero. She was a hero in the Black Widow movie. Nothing.
Who did Bucky want to be like?
Captain America.
And who did Red Russian want to be like?
Captain America. But again, in the Black Widow movie, what he do? He had his moment. He became a father figure. He became a hero to his daughters.
Yeah.
So there's no character development for him in the second movie in Thunderbolt because he's still the same motherfucker. His character never changed. Only thing
We
that
talk about Red Russian, right?
yeah.
I mean, there's a good.
Yeah, I was going to get to that. I know exactly what you said. The change was between him and Yelena.
Yeah.
Right?
Him being
But he
actual-
already said that shit in fucking the Black Widow movie.
He wanted to be a father, but
He said that in the Black Widow movie.
yeah, and
So why do I need 2 movies of him doing that?
because that's the
These niggas might
development
as well check
behind
us out on
it.
part 2
Huh?
of this shit.
That's the
bro.
development behind it.
Oh,
You know
God.
what I
That
mean?
he never changed.
He did change.
Cut
No,
this
because
shit
he
at the
always
beginning of
wanted
this
to be that.
conversation.
He mentioned it in the Black
Cut
Widow
this
movie.
shit at the beginning of
Right.
the conversation and then leave it on.
But there was a specific reason why he
Oh, he's
told
never-
Yelena
never.
in that movie. I can't think
Don't
of it
even
exactly,
just-
but there's a reason why he never reached
This
out.
is a whole nother episode.
Because he
Set it right
was,
here.
Red Russian had, damn, I don't remember his arc, but he did have character development.
There was a
I
reason
don't feel
why.
like it was enough though.
It wasn't.
It was the
it
same
wasn't-
shit he did in Black
it-
Widow.
But
I
that's
agree,
the
'cause it
thing,
wasn't
though.
crazy.
That's
It
the
wasn't crazy,
that's the
but-
thing, though. You're working with a group of characters that you have to build up. Versus Iron Man has his own standalone movie where his character development throughout the whole movie is about his development. You know what I mean?
Someone in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's your wife.
Yeah.
But like Iron Man has that character development because he had his standalone movies. Thunderbolts is a group movie, so not everybody gets that character development. Even in Guardians of the Galaxy, everybody has character development, but it's such in a minor way. I mean, they literally had to make the whole last movie about Rocket's character development.
You
Yeah.
get bits and pieces until you
But
get
my
the
thing
full
was,
movie
man,
on there.
I'm going back to it because I feel like they overhyped the fuck out of Thunderbolts just for the movie to be entire character development.
I could get behind that, but
You see what I'm saying?
I can get
Like
behind
the
that.
action behind Thunderbolts again. Okay, again, I get obviously because we're spoiled with Endgame and all that stuff. But
Yes.
even in Shang-Chi, the action in Shang-Chi was fucking lit.
It was.
Constant action, damn near. Right? Good choreographed
But then that
action.
that
And it
takes away
wasn't,
from
but it
your
wasn't.
point too.
No,
though.
but it wasn't just spectacle in that movie though, because
It-
the narrative
it was a
itself
lot of
was good.
spectacle. I ain't gonna. hold you
It was
back.
spectacle,
It was a lot.
but
It was
was
it was a lot of
it
spectacle.
was a lot of
The
spectacle,
story behind it was
but
great, though.
But was the
It
narrative
was.
behind it not sealed tight?
It
It was a
was.
great narrative. That's what I'm saying. It didn't sacrifice the narrative for the spectacle.
I don't.
The spectacle added to the narrative.
Like,
Okay,
to
but
me,
then-
there was
and-
no spectacle.
But then that takes away from the Thunderbolt argument. Thunderbolts
There was
didn't have a
spectacle.
lot of spectacle.
that's what I just,
Thunderbolts-
yeah, that's why I just said that I feel like there was
Yeah,
no.
he-
There was
he's-
no spectacle in Thunderbolts,
Exactly.
from
And
what you're
so-
saying, right?
so
It
that's
was,
what
it was
my
more
argument is.
development than
And
spectacle.
that's what his argument is.
Right.
Well,
so-
my argument is for Spider-Man though.
Right.
Y'all
I-
talk about
yeah,
Thunderbolts.
Oh, yeah.
but I'm just saying that's what you said what you're looking for. So
I'm looking for net. Yeah.
now that we don't get that, now you feel some type of way because we didn't get that, but now he feels some type of way because
but
There's
that-
no
you know what I mean? There's no
But-
narrative. So it's like
He's like, who the fuck am I can't win against neither one of you.
how can if I can't win, how the fuck can Marvel win? You know,
But-
By giving me a good movie.
But they
but,
look.
but who do they have to give you a good movie?
The director of
Thor!
Shang-Chi.
Bring Thor back!
Another OG. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a new phase, and they don't have new phase characters.
They
Y'all
need to
gotta
bring
let
out
the
new
phase.
characters.
Y'all gotta let the new phase build up.
But they
But
need
the
to
thing
let
is,
the
we-
new
we
face.
can't-
how long?
can't
How
let
long
it
has the
build
new? How long has the new phase been out?
I don't know.
We ain't been
Nigga,
watching
like
that
2
shit.
years.
2 years.
But the thing is,
we talking about
can't-
10 years
we
of build
can't
up.
let it
Nigga,
build
not
up.
even 10 years.
Because
motherfucker. We,
not.
we
You know
from
why- you know why we
2008.
can't let it build up?
After
Because
Endgame.
what's the
When
next movie
Endgame
coming
come
out?
Endgame came out like 2020, I think.
Next
So
movie's
new
next
phase
year.
been around since
What
then.
movie is it?
I don't think
The
it's,
big one.
I don't think it's Doomsday.
The-
That's the next movie.
Doomsday's
Spider-Man.
in it? No.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
I'm not worried about him. I'm talking about like you wanted that build up, right?
They might
like
have
the next
one
movie
more
that's
movie.
coming out.
2019.
The big movie is Doomsday, and it's next year. There's no time for any build
They,
up.
they built that shit up fast as fuck.
But
right?
that's not even the biggest build up of the timeline.
But you feel what I'm saying though.
I get what you mean.
Doomsday again, right now. Doomsday is hyped the fuck up.
It is.
To the point where I avoided every fucking spoiler that they provide.
Every new movie at the end of the movie says will return in Doomsday.
Yeah, no.
It's a big build up towards Doomsday. Yes.
Shit, nigga, we in phase motherfucking 5. Nope. We in phase 6.
What's
For
the
Marvel, we in phase 6.
what's the last phase?
For Endgame, I think that was 4, wasn't it?
Shit, nope.
No, the last phase of like the new timeline, I guess.
Of this timeline?
Yeah.
The last movie is supposed to be right now. They're predicting Secret Wars.
That's the big movie. Secret Wars, they literally said that Secret Wars is probably going to have the most amount of characters of Marvel we've ever seen.
I thought Doomsday was supposed to have that.
No.
That's the introduction.
That's the introduction.
Doomsday
Doomsday is
Yes.
That's the
Doomsday is
appetizer to the
Infinity
main
War.
plate.
Doomsday is Infinity Wars.
Yes.
Secret Wars is Endgame.
Wars
Oh.
is Endgame. Yes.
Bro,
That's what
we're
I'm
in
saying.
phase
And
6
we're not
though.
even at the, like. Yes, this is the next biggest movie, I guess, but it's not the biggest movie. They said Secret Wars is supposed to
Who the
have
fuck is the Marvels?
more characters.
The Marvels. That's
the shitty ass movie.
Kamala Khan,
That was
Captain
literally,
Marvel, and the black chick.
That was
Monica
literally
Rambeau.
the worst movie of the new. Phase.
No one's seen that shit, bro.
I
Well, they
watched
gave
it.
that bitch a 63%.
Yeah, I watched.
No one cared for it.
No,
And then,
but nobody likes Miss Marvel because of the character.
Well,
I mean,
because of the
the
actress.
actress. Yeah,
Brie
nobody-
Larson, she's
yeah.
a it's a mess.
So
Damn, they gave Love and Thunder the same rating too.
Love
That
and
movie
Thunder
was
because it was too comedic.
ass.
yeah, it was too comedic.
And even Chris Hemsworth said that he hates the direction that Thor is going in right now.
Yeah,
Damn, Eternals was even lower.
yeah. Eternals.
No
was,
one knew much about Eternals.
no,
I
Yeah,
put
just
I
a
put
random
Eternals
one.
above Love and Thunder. That's for sure.
I love Eternals, bro.
They didn't know much about Eternals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eternals came out of nowhere. We know.
This phase ends in, I think, in 2027.
but that's another thing. Not how you mentioned that is, it's hard to add new characters because you have to put out characters that people know. You drop characters like Eternals and
it goes nowhere.
you only target one audience, and that's people who read comics, right? then that goes back to what I was saying. How my auntie said
Oh,
she
now they
hated
have
the
the chronological order, too.
the Superman movie, but I love the Superman movie because I read the comics. So now you have to make a movie where everybody knows who Iron Man is, everybody knows who Captain America is, everybody knows Thor, everybody knows the Hulk, everybody knows the Avengers, right? Nobody knows these newer characters. Shang-Chi, Eternals. Those are comic books.
People don't. They're not the mainstream comic
They're
books.
not. Yeah, they're not mainstream.
They're
comic
talked about or
books.
seen in some of the shows, but they don't get thrown out there as widely.
They don't get attention.
The only ones that know them motherfuckers are the deep-hearted fucking
Exactly,
nerds.
and the
Now you're
newest.
trying to get in everybody to buy in on Shang-Chi. Everybody to try to buy in on Thunderbolt.
And
Problem is though, one, they don't have the budget to do all that shit and constantly make game level fucking movies.
Marvel ain't got the
They
budget.
don't
have the same CGI.
Marvel is owned by
They're not.
Disney.
They're not going. But the thing is though, you're expecting Endgame level shit, if not
That had
close
nothing to
to
do with
2008 Iron Man level shit with the new guys, and it's
That's
just not going
that's
to
not
work.
have to do with budget though.
but
I mean,
like,
shit, it's still a bit to do with budget because you gotta think about it.
Disney
They're not
has
finna.
the
They're not
budget
finna
to
go.
whatever the fuck they want.
They
But
don't.
they're not. They don't.
they would have kept Iron Man. They would have kept Cap.
They
The
didn't
only
keep Iron Man in there.
They're
The
bringing him
only
back.
reason they killed them off is because they were asking
Their
for too
contracts
much
were
money.
over.
Their contracts were over, and they started asking for too much money. And then the other characters, the other actors in the Avengers, started asking for more money too. Thor wanted more, and everybody else wanted more
That is
because
fair.
they seen how much Tony and
How much they were making?
yeah.
Which is fair. You using them for like.
So
10
we can't
plus
say
cents.
it's an infinite budget because obviously
It's
they
an
had to make
infinite-
budget
No,
cuts somewhere.
No,
you
they,
know what I
don't
mean?
get
they
me
have
wrong,
the budget.
just
They ain't want to
because-
spend the budget.
Just
Yeah,
because
I mean, they
Disney
do.
got money, that don't mean they gonna
Disney got
spend
the
it.
money for it. They don't
That's
want
what
to
I'm
spend
saying.
that.
Yeah.
'Cause if
You're
they do
expecting them to
if they
spend
do
money
that,
on
then
shit
they have
like
to
that.
keep
But
it up.
I'm just trying to kill the argument of everybody says Marvel has an infinite budget. They don't.
No, I never
they
said.
don't.
I never said they had an infinite one. They have the money to do this shit.
But they won't.
They won't because they have to set a cap. Because if they don't set the cap, then they're niggas gonna keep trying to fucking scalp them for fucking money.
Yeah. So
It's they made an example of them niggas.
yeah,
And then Black Widow, she fucking Scarlett Johansson got hold the fuck out of her movie.
pretty much.
Because that shit was supposed to go out to movie theaters and they fucking released that bitch straight to Disney Plus. Because she was supposed to get paid for the royals for the fucking
Yeah.
the movie being released. They
Brown
said no,
numbers,
bitch. Disney Plus. Fuck you.
She sued him and won too.
I thought she lost that one.
Oh, well, I think she either won or they settled. I don't know what they did
Something.
technically. Something
She
with
ain't-
Royal.
Yeah, she done with Marvel in Disney now.
Yeah.
No, she got
You
yeah.
sued them niggas, you ain't never touching another Disney movie until you die.
She
think
went
she
to
had-
Jurassic World. That's why.
Oh God! And basically,
I mean, yeah, but
shit. We went on a fucking full on rant.
I mean, yeah. Bottom line is like it's hard to make new movies with these, as you said, C-list characters.
It's not even that. Again, to me, it was the overhype of Thunderbolts.
No, yeah,
I feel like they was trying to give me.
I'm not just talking.
They tried to give me gold, but it was literally just fucking a
Right.
rock with paint on it.
I'm not just talking about Thunderbolts specifically, but like, I mean,
I'm not upset at any of the other movies, really.
I guess that's just the lengths you have to go to hype up these characters. You know what I mean? Like,
I knew Thunderbolts was a movie I was not gonna watch.
First of
in the
all-
movie theater.
Or you could be like me. I've been gave up on Marvel once they killed my nigga. I've
That's
been
why I
saying
don't argue
fuck
with them
Marvel.
about Marvel.
Yeah.
You don't watch the shit no more.
but nobody.
Why would you an enemy?
I don't argue with them because I stay in my lane.
But nobody like knows the Thunderbolts. Nobody knows Sentry. Nobody knows Shang-Chi. Nobody
Because
knows
realistically,
Eternals.
what did you know about these niggas before the movie?
Nothing.
The only thing we knew about was everything.
Winter
they did-
PTSD?
They did introduce these niggas beforehand though.
I
With
mean-
Falcon and the Winter Soldier, with the Black Widow movie, with obviously any Captain America movie with Bucky.
Yeah.
Right.
The
They
Guardians of
listen.
the Galaxy
the-
was not that popular. before
The
movie.
Ant-Man and the Wasp shit.
Yeah.
They had what they did was they
Each-
brought out a
each
bunch of
character-
side characters
but-
to make a main movie. And
Yeah.
They
what
brought
did you
out-
expect from that though?
Bucky been
But it
fell off
went
since he's
great.
hasn't been the Winter Soldier. Too, let's
Oh,
be
of
honest. If we're just being honest, Bucky's been fell off.
No, I agree. He
I
became.
told you he's winter PTSD.
Yeah, that's what he is. Yelena, she came from a movie that, as you said, got
Flopped.
and flopped. Red Russian came from the same movie that got hoed and got flopped.
They did that movie.
Hey man, the
bogus
Wasp
as hell.
movie was a flop too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Ant-Man and Wasp was alright, but
That
at
shit.
the end of the day,
What was with the CGI in that movie?
That's my again. That's a whole different. You know, I mean, I ain't even gonna get
Let's
into
not
that.
even
We'll
get
get
into
into that
that.
on another
Because
episode.
if I bring up the old Transformers and how they looked, I'm gonna get re-pissed off
Oh,
again.
God.
but look, I
Where
mean,
Michael Bay at, bro? What you doing now?
first of
Oh,
all,
shit.
her character got murked
Sit
off.
down on
That's
fucking
the
millions,
bitch.
leaving us the
The
fucking
bitch from
rock.
Ant-Man and Wasp.
No, Taskmaster.
Fuck you.
Oh
Michael
yeah,
Bay.
Taskmaster got murked off. Yeah, I'm tripping.
That was from
I'm actually
That
curious
was
what
from
they gonna
another
do about
movie.
damn-
The same
Yeah,
movie.
those-
So we got
How the
three
fuck
characters
does that
that just came from a movie that
I feel
flopped.
like on top
We
of
got
that,
Winter
fucking
Soldier
Optimus
who's been
Prime.
fell
I feel
off.
like they overhyped. I
That's
feel like
such
they
a
was
weird
hyping
crossover,
up Bucky
bro.
for Thunderbolts.
You know what
And
was a
he
good
They
didn't
had
have-
to.
But I know, but I'm saying
Batman
like he just
versus
didn't
the
have
Ninja
too
Turtles.
much of a significant role
You
in
ever
it.
watched that movie?
He
He
did.
really did.
Not all
You
of
know what I'm
it.
saying?
I
Like
just
that's
barely
just
seen the fight with
disappointing.
him versus
It
Shredder.
That
was,
was a good
but
fight.
like
Like
I
if I
said,
tell
very
you,
good
hey
fight.
bro, we finna go hit this fucking crazy ass fucking roller coaster, bro. I'm talking about this motherfucker finna whoop, 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 whoop. We get there and it's the bitch at fucking Enchanted Castle.
I feel you. But the only reason you got me on that bitch is because you hyped it.
And would you trust me again
Man,
after that?
you got catfish, bro. Leave it. Let it go.
Would you,
That's
shut up,
it.
nigga.
You got
Would you trust me-
catfish, bro.
Would you trust me
Let it
after
go.
that?
He mad because he bought in on it.
Would I trust you after that?
Would you listen to me again after I hyped this bitch
This
up
man got PTSD for being
and we went
catfish.
around the block one time?
I'll do my research
Whole
better.
argument been about.
You ain't gonna trust me again.
I won't,
You ain't gonna trust me
I
again.
won't trust your word again, but I'll
See?
do. When you tell me I'm finna do my research on it, though, I promise you that. I mean, but like the only new thing we got in their major characters is Fantastic Four,
I gotta see that movie.
That's not even a new thing.
and yeah,
Also true.
That's not even a new
it's
thing.
not even
They
new.
didn't
It's still OG.
It's
replayed this shit.
This the fourth
3 times.
Fantastic Four movie.
And if we're talking
This is the
about
fourth?
Yeah, because you got two with
This is
The
the third
other
iteration, though.
no, we're not
Third
counting that
iteration.
shitty ass Michael B. Jordan.
it's out there.
No, that shit don't count.
I think it's
Out
actually
there.
There's
You
still-
know what also-
there's
you know what also exists?
there's
You know what
an
also exists?
old-
Dragon Ball Z Evolution, nigga.
No, who don't exist? To who? To who?
like-
Not
you
me,
the only-
gang.
That's
Not
like
me.
saying
You the only
Death
nigga
Note
that think
movie
that. You the only nigga that think that.
Wasn't there like a really old carnation of Fantastic Four too?
Probably.
The
I mean, there was
animated.
always old ass
No. It
movies.
was live action. I thought.
I mean, yeah, it was the OG with
They had Doctor Doom, and then they had the Silver Surfer.
Actually,
No,
guys,
I mean older than that.
Jessica Alba.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking
Sue
about.
Storm.
I'm talking about.
they don't
older than that.
classify. They don't classify those guys as part of the phases for Marvel
No,
until
they're,
the last movie.
they're not part of the
Doomsday?
MCU.
Or Secret
Yeah.
Wars.
No, I'm talking about Fantastic Four at all.
That's what I'm saying.
Them niggas don't classify. They said this is the first iteration of the Fantastic Four on this bitch.
Yeah,
Because
they don't-
they were a part of the other.
None of the old shit was part of the MCU at
Yeah.
all. At all.
They're Marvel fucking characters,
Yeah, for sure.
But they're not part of the fucking phases that they got now.
yeah.
Nigga at all.
The new Fantastic Four, and if we're talking about just narrative wise, it was a great narrative. There was spectacle to it.
I gotta wait for that shit to drop out on Disney Plus.
I'm not gonna spoil anything. There wasn't a lot of action though. I'll tell you that. But there was a lot of good showcasings to that movie, and it was a direct play on the old cartoon, which is beautiful. But like I said, that's the thing that you have to know to enjoy it.
Season 3 got 97%.
Yep. And then the next season come out in March.
Bro. I think that's...
Of what?
Daredevil.
Daredevil's
Damn.
the shit. bro.
Infinity
Netflix
War
did
got
his
an
shit with the first one.
85.
That movie.
Endgame got a 94.
Season 2. the
Loki
next
got a
season,
92.
Daredevil ties directly in the Spider-Man movie.
Shit, Spider-Man Far From Home got a 91%. 93 for No Way Home.
All the Spider-Man movies did real good.
Yeah. Falcon and the Winter Soldier got an 84%.
It wasn't that bad of a show, especially like
My Eternals got hold, bro. I like
Eternals got
Eternals.
hold. And Eternals has one of the greatest depictions of a speedster ever.
Bro.
100%.
That's factual.
Speedster, and then just the level difference in strength.
Yes.
Like, these niggas are like, okay, we have our incredibly strong ass Superman on our team that we now have to fight this nigga.
Yes.
We gotta get tricky.
Athena, Gilgamesh.
Miss Marvel got a 98%.
Boy, hell no.
Yep.
Wow,
The show?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's
They only
the
got
original series, so it's got to be the show.
yeah,
Yeah.
they gotta be lying. They pay for the views or not. I don't know what the fuck going on.
I never watched the show, so I can't even talk.
Exactly the point, gang. Who the fuck watched that?
I mean, shit. There might be people who enjoy that shit, bro. I didn't enjoy it.
I didn't even try to watch it.
I didn't watch it because I didn't like her in the Avengers video game.
Nope, I did not like her either.
You talking about that shitty ass video
Ooh.
game, man?
It wasn't
I
that
didn't
bad.
really-
Falcons, Captain America got a 46%.
They had a potential.
Huh?
Captain America, this one?
I heard that shit
Brave
flopped.
New World. Oh, the new one.
Because they
Salute.
didn't really do the mechanics for it.
I
For
heard
what?
when Spider-Man came out in that game, it was
He
so
was
ass.
ass. Oh my god, he was so ass.
If you got mechanics like that, your game couldn't have been that good. I ain't
Bro.
gonna lie.
Thunderbolts got an 88%.
It didn't do bad in Office. I mean, a lot of people enjoyed it. It was a good play on
And they're all just anti-heroes, it says. So,
technically. I mean, all of them called bodies.
Suicide
yeah, they're
Squad.
anti-heroes.
Yeah,
Anti-heroes.
and I think Punisher being in
John
fucking,
Walker. That's his fucking
yeah,
name.
John Walker,
Who,
the fake
Fake
Captain
Captain
America.
America. Agent 47 or some shit.
Yeah, I
That's
did.
it.
Agent
man.
Red or something. What his name is.
I did like his character development. I mean, even though you say he didn't have any really, but
He felt like the same nigga to me.
he kind of was. But it was just more of they
I guess he plays well with others more now, but
right, and I think that really showcased like him trying to be that more of a hero in a sense. Cause like in Captain America and
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Falcon and Winter Soldier, to me he was a man of war. Like
He was just a soldier.
he was just a soldier, and Thunderbolts he felt more like a hero.
all right.
I think it's about time to call this bitch, brothers.
Yeah. Bottom line though, I think the new MCU, obviously it's not as good as the original, but that's just because what we had, bro.
We got spoiled.
We got spoiled, and
There was also A-lister actors.
you know what I mean. So now it's like, now that I watch it, I try to take away from just being spoiled, and I just try to enjoy it. And then when I do that though, when I just take away from everything else that happened, I enjoy the movies a lot more because I take away that bias in a sense, and then I just see what the movie is for itself. But I think that just, I don't know, it might be just me. Fantastic Four was real good though.
I still didn't watch that one.
It was great. But arguably, I don't think y'all gonna like Fantastic Four, and that
I'm gonna give it a shot when it comes out, where I can see it.
It sounds like I like it.
yeah, Disney won't come out. I don't think it
Should
comes
be
out
soon.
either this month or next month. It comes out. You might like it. I don't know. I don't know. From conversations we had today, I don't know no more. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't. You're never gonna watch it, so I don't know.
I would give it up.
Yeah, you gave up a long time ago. So,
They've lost me. They
But,
will
like-
not get me back. I'll go watch the shit. I
Even-
won't enjoy it.
even my pops enjoyed Fantastic Four, and he's not a big comic book head or anything, but he really loved it. And for him to really like a movie is like,
Did you know how long it took for me to watch Spider-Man No Way Home? Or
Yeah,
was that
so
No Way
that's
Home?
Yeah.
Bro, you know how long it took me to watch that bitch? I think, when did that bitch come out?
oh yeah, no.
December
2020, no, 2022, 2021.
December 2023, I think. I don't know.
Let me see.
If I snipe it, I gotta go.
Just ask me.
MCU needs to bring out Ghost Rider. Factual.
Factual.
Ghost Rider. They need to do it the right way.
2021.
I love the old.
2021.
No,
Ghost
I'm
Rider.
not
I watched
saying
that
I'm
bitch
not
earlier
saying
this
that
year.
was a bad one.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
saying they can't fuck it up.
No, oh okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they need to do it right. What did it come
And
out?
I didn't 2021.
Damn.
That's right.
And I only watched it this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't even the one to put it on. My mama was watching it.
Mm.
She said, "You want me to restart it for you?" Sure.
You know what else was a fucking flop? Craven.
That shit was so ass.
That don't count as a Sony movie.
That was Sony though. Yeah, that was.
I'm just saying in general.
That shit
Yeah,
was.
I mean,
that shit was hell ass, bro.
Sony got one
And you know what's
good.
crazy? I feel like they wasted Aaron Taylor Johnson
They
did.
did.
because he's a great actor. He's a good dude.
Marvel's gonna pick him up.
Y'all can catch that next time, next episode. Y'all, these motherfuckers gonna keep going.
Yeah, we should stop.
Oh, bro.
Infinite
Y'all
Symbiote.
finna get them started again.
But
So-
like, fuck Sony, bro. They didn't make no good movies besides Venom. Venom fell off at the first.
At this first movie.
Actually, I haven't even
Carnage
seen.
was decent.
I've only seen the
Carnage
first
was
one.
last
decent,
one was
but the
his
last
ass.
one that was
I've only seen the
rushed. It
first
was
Venom.
low budget. Morbius was ass. Craven was ass. Anything. Andrew Garfield was ass.
I'm betting on this shit.
I'm not gonna say
Garfield
him
wasn't-
as
And
an
with that
actor.
being
Script-
said,
yeah,
y'all,
the
that's
script
Black
was
Panther
ass.
too.
And with that
Totally
being
your
said,
last
guys,
one was-
thank y'all for
Black
watching
Panther
the
2, I
last
loved
four
it.
They
elements.
should've canceled it.
It was good.
We hope
They
y'all
need more time.
enjoyed the
They
episode.
did need more time.
Y'all
but
can
I did
catch
like the
us
movie.
I think
next
they should
time.
get more time to
YouTube.